welcome to the third video of the construction of our house. Today's video is going to be mostly about foundations, plumbing, concrete, framing, a lot of different things, but mostly things about foundations. You already know about all the type of soil problems. Then we had a different kind of problem, which was raining water or floods. And this was also something that the municipality told us we need to address or do something to ensure that in the worst possible scenario of flood, we wouldn't have water coming into our house. And because our plot is quite flat and we have like a stream of water in our plot, the danger of flooding was a possibility. So what we had to do is to elevate the first floor of the house as much as possible, and then fill in the terrain around this first floor so that when it rains, the water runs from the house and not to the house. This meant that we have to build quite a high framing and fill everything with a lot of concrete. Before the concrete, of course, there's a lot that needs to be done. We also had to install the plumbing, which is going inside of the foundations. Then they built a kind of wall around the first floor of the house. They filled it with isolation and then put the framing and then put the concrete. In this video, it was the first time that we felt that this was going to actually be a house that was our house, especially because we could see the plumbing on the places that we drawn the plumbing, so we know where the toilets are and the washing machine, you know. And then when they poured the concrete and the concrete dried, it was the first time that we could step into the first floor. Now it actually feels like a house, even though we do not have walls yet, but you'll see all that in the videos. So they came to put the sewage tubes, which are the black ones, and marked on the floor like the house plan more or less, and the white line here is the height of the bottom part of the concrete deck. I don't know how you call that in English, but you know, slab. So here is the entrance door. There you are. And on this side you have the toilet.
Now I'm going to the toilet.
You go into the toilet.
Here is my douche.
That's the shower. That's the... No, the little one is the toilet. The thick one, I think, goes into the wall. Up here is the kitchen.
The kitchen is massive.
The kitchen is huge. And this is the washing machine on the kitchen. And the sink.
And these guys, they will bend it. And they will attach those to the wire frame of the slab so that the pipes don't go down if something happens with the ground, because the ground is very...
So they'll be attached
unstable.
To the
so
concrete.
They will be always at the same distance of the slab.
Yeah, so all of them have these poles. So our main walls, main structure of the house would be on top of these poles. You're in front of the stairs now. Yeah, you are. And then we have also this red thing here, which is the electric cabinet that goes into the... So electricity goes into the red ones. I have no idea what the yellow is. They have excavated a giant hole in the ground to reach the existing sewage. They have made a hole on the tube, and now they will connect our sewage pipes to this main one. These are leca pebbles, a lighter material that they use on top of the plumbing tubes, instead of using stones like we use here and on the rest of the place. We are officially connected to the main sewage. they have just built the, I have no idea how you say this in English, but basically a wall around the frame, so that when they start putting the concrete in, the sides will hold the concrete in position, and the concrete will dry with the frame, the framing, the iron framing inside. And the orange thing is isolation, and the black tubes is our plumbing. This is electricity, this is water, that there is water. And so you can see when looking inside, there's like a hole here in the middle, because this is going to be filled with concrete from the, you see there, from the sticks they put into the ground, the columns. It's going to be a wall of concrete here, and then concrete on top, like thinner concrete on top of the isolation. So this deeper part that is going to be filled with concrete, more deep, it's all around, and then also in the middle, because we also have pillars in the middle. It's a new day, and they have put the cables to put the floor, so like to heat the floor. Concrete is good to walk onto, so it's going to be our first time walking into our house.
Não estás a fazer muito bem. Não faz mal.
Vou à casa de banho.
Muito bem, abre sempre as portas e deixas às vezes sempre abertas.
The concrete framing is out. Now you can really see the concrete slab. They have put the isolation, which is the orange, and the membrane, which is the black, around the concrete foundation. So basically they will have to change the terrain so it goes like until there. So it will go down like this. So they will fill all of this with soil, rocks. This prevents that humidity and cold goes from the outside to the inside of our house. They haven't finished on this side. We're missing the membrane here. This here is for the stairs, the exterior stairs that will be fixed to this wall.